Well, everybody, let's see if we can't bring an Isaac run all the way to Mega Satan, now that there should be an achievement for that. Oh, God. This is a bad room. So, what's new with me and what's new with Isaac? Well, a patch just came out, I believe, that made... Well, the greed machine, for one example, should now go above 109, which was a mystery that everybody was wondering. Where'd all the missing items, special things go? Was it actually just waiting 109 minutes? The world may never know. It was so interesting, though, the amount of speculation that went into this game about what the exact puzzle was that Ed had hidden all the secrets behind. So, in a way, if, for example, that's all, it was just waiting for the DLC to come out, it's kind of sad, because, I mean, we all assumed there was some sort of big riddle. I mean, you know, the way that you unlocked the Lost was so much of a riddle. Why wouldn't he put another one in, right? Everybody likes puzzles and seeing connections, even when there are none. I had some pretty good speculation on how you'd unlock whatever the secrets might have been, too. And there might still be secrets in this game. After all, he put it in the first time. My biggest thought on that was if the number 109 was significant for some reason, and it wasn't just a bug or a glitch or some sort. Now, some people had speculated that perhaps 109 related to the 109 years that everybody was trapped inside of Am in the story I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream, which to me is a bit of a long shot, because there's no other references to that anywhere in Isaac other than the number 109, and honestly, numbers can mean lots of things. Lots of people are saying perhaps it related to Bible verses, which Isaac's nature was a pretty good assumption to make, more so than that other story, although that one, if you've actually read it before, seriously, it's pretty messed up. It involves torture, being trapped inside a machine. It's pretty horrifying when you're thinking about it. Wanting to scream and not being able to. I mean, that's pretty much true horror right there, isn't it? But, no, if my speculation was, assuming that there was hidden content in this game that was specifically made so that people could not data mine it, where would you hide it? My idea was, how about, you know how you unlock the Lost, right? By using several, what the heck, regenerate health? Anyway, how you have to die in a certain pattern with several characters. I was thinking the easiest way would be, well, to simply have the whole using multiple characters aspect, but also tied into daily runs. So that way, people would be forced to keep watching the daily runs and using specific characters, because you can't choose when you use daily runs. That way, once somebody figured out what the pattern was, they would have to wait until those specific characters became available to play. I don't know if that would necessarily be a good design choice, but it would be a very, very interesting one. I mean, how would you determine what the pattern was if there was? You could just say, here's the pattern, and then everybody would have to wait for the opportunity to be able to use it. Once a few people did, and they showed the results, everyone else would just have to wait until the pattern repeated itself. It'd be very interesting, because you'd have people proving that this theory works, and everyone else would just have to be, wait for it, I suppose. Is that actually interesting or fun? I don't know, but to me it was a possibility. I like Cricket's body as an item.
Power pill.
Oh, God. Let's go crazy. Hard mode is so hard now. Even just playing as Isaac is a challenge. Even though he's got the D6, I'm just not familiar with a lot of the enemy patterns. Alright, I'll admit it, I'm a bit rusty at Isaac, to be honest. It's still a great game. Still difficult and challenging, but my goodness. This is interesting. Can I get that tinted rock? By placing a bomb right here. No, I can't. I don't. But a second one should do the trick. Okay. At the same time, for some reason, when I started up the game, and because I had just started the game, I wasn't recording, I got an achievement for unlocking the blue room. Now, again, I've seen that before. When, did I see that? Oh, daily runs. So I know it can be beaten. Oh, shoot. Okay. There's really no way to avoid damage from that. Everybody likes a good mystery, and there are still lots of hidden things possibly in this game. Hard to tell me, actually. My bad. Gotta pay more attention to this. There's a lot of places that things can be hidden. For example, I remember reading on the Reddit page that apparently there is a way to get to the super secret room in green mode. The only problem is it'll lock your character in a room with a chest, and the only item in the chest is the Suicide King, special tarot card. So you automatically have to kill yourself. Now, unless this was a step of a puzzle, it's bad game design. Because, you know, trapping yourself in an area where you can't get out is horrible, especially since Isaac has no time for this. Play better on never any devils like this. The other thing I was thinking about was, when you do get to Ultra Greed, you face Monstro first. Now, although it's well and good that, hey look, Monstro was in the trailer, let's put him in a room, to me that was way too simple. I'll keep that. To me, it just didn't make a lot of sense. Like, okay, yeah, that's thematic and everything, but there must be a greater purpose to this thing, because why would you put the easiest boss, or rather, what's considered to be the first boss of the game, right at the end of the last boss? Now, of course, it seems a little unlikely that it'd be sort of like the sacrifice room, so you've got to kill yourself to Monstro every time, but it's possible. It's kind of sad, though, I got to admit, since everybody has been testing out all these crazy theories, and now that the patch has come out, it turns out, you know, if everything is in the game now, that was all sort of for naught, which makes a bit of sense. We were trying to find clues, puzzles, where in reality there wasn't a puzzle at all. I mean, where did we get the hints for Lost, anyway? It showed up in, the missing poster? I don't know, though. The whole thing with data miners really kind of made... Well, it soured it, right? I never really got to find out exactly. By the time, like, they had figured it out way too early on in Isaac. Simply put, oh my goodness, what is that? Shrink shot, God's flesh. That is one creepy name for a mushroom. But I'm a fan of mushroom items. Is it actually making the enemy smaller? I can't say why you'd ever want that. Names there. I do have to say, though, as far as crazy theories go, someone did mention that there's a Binding of Isaac tarot card deck, which I own. I actually got that from the store a long time ago, because tarot cards are awesome. Long story short, though, if indeed the development team wanted to hide clues somewhere where data miners could find them, isn't it interesting to think, hey, let's hide the clues outside the game? So why is shrinking enemies my best bet here. Do they not attack me while they're small? And this, therefore, probably doesn't work on bosses. They seem to want to hide from me and not attack me when they're really tiny. Is that the functionality of this item? Being slightly more resistant to damage as a result? What a strange mushroom. More than the usual strange mushrooms. I really want to go to the shop here. No, I don't want to go to the shop here. I just want to survive. Oh, did I ever mention this flooded caves level is probably my favorite alternate floor ever? Oh, shoot. Let's start this again. I think this burning basement is my least favorite floor. I mean, it's good, but the reasons are the flooded caves feels really relaxing to me, and this one feels really, really foreboding and isolated. Just like how if you ask what kind of Magic player, when it comes to Magic the Gathering, I am, yeah, I'm more thematic than anything. You know, sure, I like a good combo, but I also like the feel of cards. That's why EDH ended up being such a nice format for me, because not only do you get a chance to use a bunch of cards you might normally not use, you get to build theme decks that are amazing. Like, say, making Ulamog here in general, and then therefore needing to use all these random different lands, because you can't even use basic lands, and that kind of a challenge. Crazy thing. Everybody that's not a Magic player will not understand that statement. But I swear it's true. And awesome. Item room, wherefore art thou? I don't know if it's, I think it's a combination of just the looks and the music in the burning basement. I mean, definitely the flooded caves feels interesting and exploratory, and another word for it. It feels slower, oddly enough. The burning basement just feels like, you know, take the wrong step and you'll burn. Obvious, but also dangerous. Does get the feel across that this place is not safe. Everything, that's the thing about Isaac. I mean, it's weird if you start relating your childhood to it, because it is kind of a game about child abuse. Let's be honest here. Totally what's going on. I'll re-roll that for the miter. That's interesting. Not gonna save my re-roll there because, of course, I'll probably have something better in. Get it, my hope! Oh, the game-breaking bug. I believe this thing basically, if it bounces into an enemy, will randomly give them a status effect. I've seen it in action. I actually thought, because of its name, that maybe you had to use it for some secret, but no. Just like how the mystery sack was bugged, and, you know, since it never seemed to do anything, that could have been a good clue to something. Now, an update later and the mystery is taken out of the mystery sack. So I feel like the game-breaking bug needs to be a bigger sprite, because I can never get it to actually hit anything. I mean, for a game-breaking bug, it's not very game-breaking at all. In fact, a little more than killing himself when he uses bombs and walks into fire seems to be more my lucky day than anything else. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. Change of mind, we're going to the shop on this floor. We can get another key. And I believe glitter bombs are basically lots of bombs. Wait. That also have a chance to charm affect enemies that are nearby if they, of course, didn't just die from the explosion. It's very strange. I wouldn't expect that to happen. But it is just adding an effect to each usual item. It's really I have yet to find the items that people actually are speculating have certain other uses. For example, there's apparently a trinket called the Stud Finder. Nobody knows what it does yet. Power Pill! If there are any secrets in this game, I really just want to help contribute to the surprise and the finding out of what they do, because honestly, video game mysteries and stuff is just amazing. What could be better than actually being the guys to contribute to figuring out stuff? No, I haven't played the game Undertale, but I've been watching it, listening to things, and watching playthroughs of it. I'm a real fan of Fry. Seriously, his playthrough, amazing. Absolutely amazing. It just reinforces that everything about the characters in that game is fantastic. But at the same time, I've been reading up on it, and there's even, crazy, oh darn it! Crazy interesting secrets in that game as well. Mysterious messages in the Wingdings font that can be found in the game. References to a character named Gaster. May or may not stand for White Dog Gaster, aka the creator's avatar. No. Yeah, slow effect is better than 25 coins at this point. The problem with hard mode, you gotta be really strong off the bat, or it's just you're gonna have a bad time. Anyway, as I was saying, it could also stand for Wingdings Gaster. Somebody recently made a very awesome battle theme for Gaster on SoundCloud that I've been listening to because it's awesome, it's thematically great, and it also involves the sound effect for when you first turn on your computer. Is that it? Windows? Something like that? Anyway, it's awesome. Go look it up. Seriously. It really gets the feel of that mystery. And will it ever be discovered? Is there anything to be discovered? Will there suddenly be an Undertale patch where you can fight the dog, get back to this artifact, free the being that speaks in hands? Like, oh. Seriously. Since the Gaster sprite, as people have theorized, basically looks like Ubua, which is a character from not only that Earthbound hack that Toby first worked on, but a character in Yume Nikki, if anybody's familiar with that game, which is one I've been watching too, and involves, man, it's a real trip of, I don't even know how to explain it if you've never seen Yume Nikki. It's sort of like a weird dream simulator where you can get power-ups, but you don't really know what it's actually all supposed to symbolize. Get a knife and basically kill everything in the game, or turn into a stoplight, have different effects in different areas. It's like a big exploration game filled with weird and strange secrets too. These sort of weird open-ended games. Almost creepypastas in themselves. The haunted game, quintessential, mysterious thing that happened to you. Even Undertale itself kind of is a walking creepypasta in a way, because, oh my gosh, I started killing everybody and it had consequences on the rest of my playthroughs. That's literally part of the game. It's awesome. Ooh, that's good. I believe that actually will act as the wafer? It's been a while since I got that version of Cancer. But regardless, I know it's a good item. Basically all tarot card related items are good in this game. Except maybe Taurus. It'll slow you down quite a bit. Activate when you don't really need it to. But everything else is automatically pretty much good. Wait. Virgo good? I don't remember. I remember not being totally excited a year ago. Is that ironic? Seeing a tarot item. Tarot or is it astrology? I guess astrology-based item. I mean, pretty much always awesome. There used to be a glitch, actually, with these, the red versions of these, where they stick around after they die. I guess that's the way I can phrase that. Yeah, if you don't kill them, they'll respawn in the corner of the room where you can't shoot them, and basically are invincible, and you'll never be able to progress. I think that hopefully was patched out. But if you encounter red versions of those guys, seriously, just make sure you can kill them. It's horrible. You never want to get locked out of being able to beat a room. There's a failsafe so that if you can't beat a room, the doors will automatically unlock, but, you know, as somebody that wants to play this game and probably do the boss rush and stuff, which does have a time limit, that sort of thing would be horrible. Okay, let's go hope for a good one here, and not, I've noticed you can actually get Krampus on the first floor. That's ridiculous. These pills could be telepills. I don't want that to happen. Rerolled into... You know, it's not worth it. If I can get some bombs and get an angel room, I'd rather that at this point. Isaac's strategy. Oh, there we go. This floor is amazing. Oh, shoot. Didn't even notice. Anyway, Isaac's strategy was pretty much entirely the result of wanting to min-max potential for betterment of items, and personal preference, risk versus reward, I suppose if I need to analyze it any more than that, fun quality, right? If something's not fun, you're not going to want to do it. So that's mostly why the chest is awesome, and you can get more items to better your character. Even if there's nothing useful in those first 4 chests, I'd rather go to the chest than the dark room as a result. Yeah. That doesn't look like a very friendly room. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but seriously, I hate those rooms with the double switches. You've got to succeed at this challenge sort of thing. It's terrible because you can't fight it. Like every room in Isaac here is a battle that you must survive. You know, trying to run through a gauntlet of infinitely shooting turrets just to get to a few buttons. It's different game elements, yes. It's fun, yes, but it's also terrible because I've never been able to practice it because it hasn't been in the game before. Right now, though, my goal, like, look how bad I am in this game. I've already spent 2 lives and we haven't even gotten anywhere. But my goal this time is to actually tank it, get that secret blue Uber floor, and possibly kill Mega Satan if possible. Oh, man. Grief mode is one thing, apparently hard mode is another. Oh, come on. We're getting a devil deal this time around, probably. Still opportunities for it, though. Oh, I believe also the game made it more likely that you can get devil deals on the Womb 2 floor. That never used to be a thing. You get more potential for items. Loving it. Alright, probably up here. Yeah, item rooms are usually before the boss, not afterwards. Okay. Use the box of spiders. Reroll the box of spiders, get more bombs. Secret room, maybe? Yes, okay, good. Hoping... You know what, maybe I'm not actually hoping for a battery to reroll things. Usually why I'd want to reroll things is if I can beat the angel and reroll the item pedestals, but... Oh, I hate the pedestals. Also, this is very weird. It's difficult to tell on this floor pattern that actually, in reality, all this red blood is a damaging creep. It kind of blends in. It's horrible. I like it. It's kind of like a weird challenge. Also, in general, I'm bad at fighting this guy. See, I really wish I could just reroll the pony. Actually, strategy, get White Heart and bring the pony back. Now let's go hope there's a battery in the shop because I've got keys to spare. There is no battery in the shop, in fact. Could bomb the donation machine. Then buy my key back, or buy a blue heart. I'm better with that. Okay. This will hopefully be a bit of a damage buffer, so we can get a deal with the devil next room. Really difficult to tell what I should kill first in this room, because these enemies, well, they annoy me. Just because they get out of the way of your bullets, which obviously means for no good reason other than smarts, they end up lasting longer than the other enemies. There is one aspect of the game that I don't like about myself now that I think about it. And that's laziness. It's not exactly laziness, it's that for a lot of different games, you just gotta learn a whole bunch of new stuff. For example, Minecraft mods, I have to, you know, probably relearn things like, let's go to this right now. Ooh, golden options. I think. Remember what it did. Anyway, yeah, mods add so much variety to the game. And you've got to relearn them all. And, like, the best example I have, TF2's Halloween, going on right now. I'd have to learn how to play that game, and for some reason, I haven't found where the rules are and how to play, and it's already after Halloween, so I'm just so reluctant to just go and learn this new game mode and figure out how you're supposed to use the gargoyles. It's just... Is it actually laziness or just not wanting to put the effort in? Like I was saying, I mean, I almost had a Minecraft Let's Play with Hannibal again. The main deterrent to that being I would have to learn all these crazy mods that make the game harder, and let you do things like mine things in the ocean, and like rebuild the world from a desert state. But there'd be so much stuff, like every 3 minutes I'd have to look up something. This, not even a walkthrough, I suppose. It'd be like just a wiki to learn how to play this mod. Like, I don't remember these things being so difficult in the past. So what's the big deal with it, huh? I don't know. It seemed like for example, applied energistics, thermal expansion. These things were like they had like the interfaces were built into them. You didn't need to go and learn a whole bunch of different stuff outside sources. It was very simple. You learned how energy worked, power worked, why you'd even want to save it. Because, hey, look, now we can double your ores. Right? Everybody wants to double your ores. But why would I want to, like, you know, travel the ocean for pearls and some other weird, crazy stuff? Build a leaf portal. What? It just became too much. You know, mods were fun. When I could understand them. Learning new stuff was cool too. I dare say that maybe at one point all that really crazy stuff from One of my favorite mods from Minecraft. Obviously. Foamcraft. Some of the stuff in there just went a little off the wall at some points. Like, if you don't know how you're supposed to scan everything in the world to get different aspects, you're basically kind of left out in the cold as far as that mod is concerned. If you haven't played it before, it's just like a mystery, a huge mystery. And although mysteries are cool, just like the ones in Isaac, where there wasn't actually a mystery at all, you gotta ask yourself, man, what are the hints? You know, trying to make sense out of a bunch of stuff without any proof or rhyme or reason, you know, insert cliche here. It's too convoluted to be fun at a certain point. I know I sound like a... That's kind of what I do. I hope that's not so bad for you guys listening. And I hope I actually get somewhere in this run, because that's the goal. There's so much stuff to unlock and find and discover. Dude, man, Jim, it's hard. Hard mode, of course, right? What would be the point if I didn't go into hard mode? Like, getting all the way to Mega Satan and beating him. Why would I do that in easy mode? There'd be no point. Do I need enough bombs for that? No. Not yet. Not if we can get to the Blue Womb. I've seen that level a few times, and unless it hasn't changed, which, hey, who knows, maybe it has. Never know what patches bring when there's no clear change logs. That was great in Terraria. You always knew it changed. It was all listed somewhere. But if there are secrets in this game still, in particular, if the Blue Moon itself becomes its own level, it may be nothing like what I first saw with the 4 chests at the beginning, etc. Okay, we've got a choice between Super Bandage, which is lots of health, or that little chest, which I don't know what it does. Or I could re-roll it. Going with the bandage here. I still value Spirit Hearts quite highly. I hope I'm not wrong for doing so. Was I crazy to think that Edmund could have hidden the extra data in the daily runs? I mean, is that even a possible thing that could happen? Just think, if there was hidden data in the game, I mean, when you beat a daily run, if you've, say, you know, met some requirement, like got to a certain phase with Maggie and, you know, like, say, took her all the way to the boss, beat it, and had no regular hearts remaining, only soul hearts. What if that did trigger something upon the data saving on the scoreboard? Because that, you know, there's some interaction there. Is that a possible thing they could do? I feel like those crazy ideas are giving the creators, you know, some ideas on how to hide things in here. I mean, when would you know? You know, the Lost was so weird because nobody used sacrifice rules. Why would you ever kill yourself if you're winning? Just like daily runs are all about score points. What if you had to wait until your score reached 109 and then kill yourself? And then do something. Like, why would anybody naturally do that in the game? When the entire point is to get a high score, because presumably achievements don't matter in daily runs, unless you had added also a second puzzle piece quest of some kind. I mean, it'd be a really good way to hide it. How would you figure that out? It'd be really simple to put in a clue, too. You just use some kind of phrase like, you know, Mega Satan is your daily bread, or something. And that would reflect, like, you know, daily bread, daily runs. Then you'd be like, bread, man, what bread-related items? Maybe I'm supposed to bring the wafer, and blood of the martyr, and the Last Supper. You know, I gotta bring all these crazy items to Mega Satan and then do something. knows? Of course, that's not in the game, but it could have been. I really hope nobody makes some sort of the Isaac mystery mod. And, you know, what does it do? All it does is add cryptic phrases to the game and, you know, new secret surprises if you do strange, cryptic things that are related to those messages. And why? I don't know. What would it lead to? Maybe you'd have to go to strange websites and actual locations in real life. You know, man. Illuminati confirmed. You've got to, you know, actually go to a church and drink out of the holy water. In the bottom of the chalice, you'll find this. Man. Some real Da Vinci Code-esque stuff going on. Why not? I mean, it would certainly be a true challenge, but would anybody ever go through with it is the thing. Because it's extremely easy to be too cryptic. Come on. When a single enemy can deal, what, 3 hearts? What the heck was that? What would a question mark kill do? I think I've only gotten it once before in my game, and I believe what it did was, randomly, it acted like Curse of the Maze, which if I had been the Lost, would have immediately killed me. Oh god, it does. Okay, so... So it's like Curse of the Maze in a pill? I mean, that's good speculation. What is the question mark? Where's the mark pill do? Does it have different effects for every character? There's a lot of stuff you can experiment with when you've got no purpose whatsoever except trying to find things that may or may not exist. And like I said, it's a real shame that it's been proven that there is no puzzle. Or is there? Simply because of all the cool speculation that happened. You gotta appreciate dedication like that. Apparently I'm really bad at Monster 2. Really bad. It was bad before. Originally when I figured out that he had a pattern, he was one of my hardest bosses. But I mean, at least now I know the strategy. You know what? Forget it. Let's go down here and hopefully find something good. Nothing. Okay. This is so sad. But at the same time, it's okay. Because at the very least, not all my Isaac videos can be successes. And at some point, I do have to mention all the hope I had helping solve a mystery that might not even be in this game. Crazy theories, trying to participate part of that. There really weren't any clues. Or were there? But the problem is, of course, I'm still not good enough at this game. Apparently. That's the thing about Isaac. The better you get, the harder the game gets. With all these expansions, all of a sudden, apparently my win ratio is not what it used to be. And I've never really made Isaac videos that much. You can see I did legitimately get Uber Platinum God. Did kind of cheat with the Lost in order to get those achievements, though. There was a trick where you could, what was it? If you took damage, pause the game, and then, like, Control-Alt-Delete it, then the game wouldn't register that you died. Instead, it would kind of, just reset you in the last room you'd beaten or something. So I had to do that over and over and over again just to get to Sheol and beat the land, and get all the items unlocked. But by that point in the game, I was like, man, this is just too rough. It's just trying to beat the game over and over again with the loss just wasn't fun anymore, and I kind of justified my cheating ways. nobody intended for that to be in the game, I don't think. But I will admit freely, that is in fact what I did. Because honestly, attempting to beat the game as a character that didn't have the D4 before was really no fun anyway. I mean, now the Lost has the D4, and actually making sure you get items that work with your character. Getting a bunch of health ups and other things that just didn't work with your character. I mean, Blue Baby, yeah, to a certain degree the red hearts don't work. You can still do something with him. And Polaroid is still really good, and other things for only having soul hearts work really well. The Lost, on the other hand, is just absolutely, completely 100% vulnerable. Don't want either of those. Still don't want either of those. Man, I'm not getting very lucky with these golden options, am I? Still not strong enough to do anything. Outside of, if I can get to the boss rush, I'm not going to be able to win. Don't even have many piercing tears. The fact that this game is so hard really doesn't give me a chance to get better at it either, because you've noticed, right? I'm taking damage, therefore I can't get a devil deal, therefore I don't have access to the strongest items. If I could have paid life for Mom's knife or brimstone even, I'd have done that like twice by now. What is this? Golden horseshoe. No idea what this item does. Oh god, is it going to turn more items into chests, maybe? Similar to Gupper's Tail, but without the curse of having less items. There's a gold chest right there. Or does it give you some of these things? No. Those item sacks are extremely interesting too. Not getting that key. Luck up is actually significant for something. There's probably green here, but yeah. But I had to. It was the last possible shop in the game. Just let that possibility die. Even though I knew it was a mini-boss. It pretty much always is. It's so sad. What's this? Oh, nothing too super special. Okay. Real question though, am I honestly strong enough to get past and get to the Hush boss? Never shown it on screen. It's been my goal the last few episodes. That obviously got cut because I wasn't able to do so. Just to get to him. And the problem is I've never been strong enough. But if this is kind of an amalgamation of my playthroughs on this particular day, suppose I can get away with it? I guess I'll take Spider Touch. I don't have much. I don't have many more choices on what I can have. Now at a certain point you just kind of have to accept your losses and at least get an upgrade, even if it's not a good one. Infestation shot is meager. No real guaranteed damage upgrade. Let's see if we can't get to where we're going. We're gonna have to fight Mom hardcore though. Just to survive this. I'm strong enough to not take any damage from the Mom fight, right? I I can hope. A man can dream of killing his mother. Not completely incompetent. Would I risk the hush fight right now? Yes, just to get it on camera, but at the same time, just like the chest, it does give you the opportunity. Yeah, that's only after the boom anyway, though. You can get through the boom. It's gonna be rough. Oh, there's a tinted rock here. I didn't even notice that. Okay. That wasn't even that much of a benefit to me. Really was hoping for spirit hearts. Is determination alone enough to get where we're going? If it was Undertale, yes. But no. I believe this means we only have half a heart remaining. We may be about to die. Oh god, double wrath. There's the secret room. Alright, my spider babies. They are the only things keeping me alive now. Which is really ironic, considering I said that the infestation shot was not my best bet. Run! Okay. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No! How am I supposed to get out of that? Oh, no. Oh, man. Alright, you know what? I gotta call the episode here. That was it. I can't keep having 40-minute games. I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for putting up with my failures. Maybe next time.